Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new, please hit the like and subscribe and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, we will be doing a set on myself. I did go ahead and sew off my previous set that I did do in another video. So yeah, getting into the nail prep, I am just taking this latex tape from Dreamland and applying a very thin layer of that to all my natural nails, and then I will let it completely dry before I go on to the next step. If you haven't watched any of the videos where I do pop-off sets on myself, this is how I do my pop-off method. I just apply a very thin layer of this latex tape and let it dry completely, and then I will be going in with a very thin layer of some base coat on top of that, and then I will go ahead and cure that in the light for a full 60 seconds. So for today's nail tips, I will be using these extra long clear coffin nail tips. I did get them at a store that I do have near me. I don't know exactly where, what brand this is from, but yeah. I'm just quickly going ahead and sizing out the nail tips to make sure they fit sidewall to sidewall. And then I will go ahead and apply them off camera using the base coat as well. Now that we have the nail tips applied, I am going to be applying one more layer of base coat on top of the nail tip. So going from the cuticle area of my natural nail blending into the tip of the, to where the tip of the natural nail meet, just to provide a bit more strength before I go ahead and clip these down. Getting into the clipping down portion, I will be using the setting 6 on this nail tip trimmer and just trimming them all down to the same length. I did kind of want to go for a bit of a shorter length for today, so to me this is considered more of a between medium and long length. And then next I will be taking my hand file just to make sure the sidewalls are completely flush to that natural nail, and then I will also straighten out the free edge. So getting into the acrylics I will be using for today's video, these are all from Kairose Nail Supply. This one here is called Cozy Cashmere. It is from our newly released Shimmer Blossom cover collection. This one here is Lush Lagoon from our Hello Spring collection. And this last one here is Dreamland from our Fairy Tale Elegance collection. I do have the link down below to Kairose Nail Supply along with the code YouTube that does save you 15% on your purchases if you're interested in any of our products. Here I'm just quickly showing you the bead of this very beautiful nude that we did recently release in that collection, Shimmer Blossom. I have not yet put a video on our Kairose Nail Supply YouTube channel showing this collection, which I will be doing that probably after I'm done doing the voiceover for this video, so that way you guys can get a full glimpse of all the colors in this collection. So here I just took a medium-sized bead of acrylic and applied it where the tip and the natural nail meet, and I'm just gently blending it down towards the free edge. Next, I'm just taking another medium-sized bead of acrylic and applying it right below the cuticle area, and then I will be using the tip of my brush just to gently push it up into the cuticle, the cuticle area, so that way it doesn't overflow and cause running in that area. And then after I got that situated, I will go ahead and start blending it down towards the free edge as well. And just like how beautiful this cover color is, it's like a very subtle nude with a very light hints of pink in it. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites from this collection. So I will be applying the nude color to the middle finger as well, and the rest of the nails will be, I will be using those blue acrylic powders. I also quickly did want to mention that we are having a giveaway on Kairose Nail Supply's Instagram page. On the 15th of this month, it will mark 1 year since we opened our store, or our online store. And to show our appreciation for everyone who supported, we do want to we'll host a giveaway. So there will be 3 winners, and if you're interested in what you will win if you enter, or what you could possibly win if you do enter, go ahead and go to our Instagram page on Kairose Nail Supply, and you will see it in the pinned posts. So for the ring finger, I will be applying the Lush Lagoon color. This is from our Hello Spring collection, which consists of 10 beautiful pastel acrylic powders. So if you're interested in that as well, like I said, I do have the link down below for you to see any of our new products that we have. This collection isn't necessarily new, but we did go ahead and reformulate them to make them a bit more vibrant, and we did change the names on all of them so that way it fits more into the spring vibes. Like I mentioned in my previous videos where I did use this collection, you would have known that by now. But if you're new here and this is your first video you're watching, now you know all that information about the collection. And then finally for our pinky and our thumbnail, I will be applying the Dreamland acrylic powder. This is from our 𝓃𝒽𝒀 Elegance collection. It's a very beautiful, almost like a deep blue with some very nice shimmer and glitter to it. So like I said, I will be applying it to the pinky and the thumbnail. And also, I do have a reference photo for today's set. I will put it up right here. The original colors is different than what I'm doing, but I did want to kind of switch up the colors because I feel like I've been doing lots of like pinks and stuff lately. I did want to switch it up and do a color that I haven't really done in like quite a bit of some time. So I will go ahead and let the rest of the acrylic application play out, and I'll come back in just a little bit. Now that we have the base of our acrylic laid, I do want to quickly go in and encapsulate some of the nails, mainly just the blue ones because the pigment is so vibrant. I don't want to file, like go in and do my finished filing and then file the color away. So I'm just using the crystal clear acrylic from Acrylics to quickly just apply a very thin layer of that to protect it when I go in and file. Sorry that I keep stuttering over my words and everything. It's been about a week since I did a voiceover, so I'm kind of a little bit rusty here. I've been busy with Kairose Nail Supply products and everything like that. So getting into the finished filing, well, here I was just quickly showing you the application. It looks very beautiful. So getting into the filing portion, I am just taking my fine 5-in-1 gel bit and going around the cuticle area just to make sure everything is nice and flush to the natural nail. But like I quickly mentioned, I've been working on our new products on Kairose Nail Supply. Like I said, I don't have a video up on our Kairose Nail Supply YouTube channel where I usually announce our new products or new collections. But since I haven't filmed that and I will be doing that right after this voiceover, I will kind of just give you guys a little, well, just tell you about our newly released products. So the first product, well, the first thing we've released is our new cover collection called Shimmer Blossom. It does have 6 beautiful acrylic colors in them. Perfect for any just like base color, anything like that. Like I said, the perfect cover powders. This collection is definitely one of my favorites. Quickly, I am just taking a medium grit sanding band from Nails and Blinks, going on the cuticle area once more, and then I will be going over the surface of the nail just to smooth everything out from the application. But back to what I was saying. So yeah, we did release a new cover collection, and then we also did release 2 gel polish colors, white and black. They are called Classic White and Classic Black. They're very pigmented, and honestly, you don't even need more than 2 layers for any coverage of those. We also did release a gel top coat. It's called Classic Diamond, so it's a very beautiful, well, it's a very shiny top coat, and I highly recommend checking it out. And then we did release a peach scented cuticle oil, so that way you guys have some for yourselves, for your clients, anything like that. We do have them. They do come in 1 ounce like dropper bottles though, so they are pretty big. And then lastly, we did release 2 different kinds of nail charms. We have iridescent charm mix, and we also have some pearl charm mix. If you're interested in any of those newly released products, we do have them on our website, and you will see them on the homepage, and then it will lead you to any of the specific products that you are looking for. So back to our video here, I am just taking my hand file and just gently shaping out the sidewalls once again just to make sure everything is nice and flush. And I'm also getting underneath the nail just to get any acrylic that might have spilled over when doing the application. And then later on I will be filing the free edge just to make sure everything is nice and squared off. And then lastly, since I will be doing a little bit of nail art, I am just buffing all the nails. Honestly, I only needed to buff the 2 nude ones, but I'm so used to just buffing all of them, that is what I'm doing here. And then I will be using a lint-free wipe and some alcohol just to wipe off all that excess dust. And this is what our nails are looking like after they've been shaped and filed. So for the nail art portion, I will be using 3 different shades of blue. So this first one is a very deep, like royal blue color. It is X12 from this brand here. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but it is on Amazon. If I remember to link it down below, I will, but sometimes I do forget to link stuff down below. So yeah, this next one is the same one I used in one of my previous videos. It's a very beautiful blue shade. It's kind of like a sky blue almost. It's from the same brand as well as the previous gel polish. And then this last one here is our Classic White gel polish from Kairose Nail Supply. And you'll just see how very nice and pigmented the white gel polish is just right here. I'm very happy that we were able to find a very pigmented white for our collection. It did take quite some process before we finalized the white and the black gel polish, because we did want it to be very perfect for everybody. So getting into the nail art here, I'm just taking my dotting tool and doing 3 dots of those colors on the nail. So I'm just making it in a random pattern, but I did want to do 1 dot of each color on each of these nails. And then I will go ahead and cure them in light for about 15 seconds to flash cure while we move on to the next portion. So to create our flower petals, I'm just taking this bigger side of the dotting tool and doing dots along this first blue one here, and then I will be using a liner brush to kind of make the petals, I guess you'd say. Honestly, looking back at the footage here, I didn't really like how the petals turned out with me using the dotting tool, and you will see the difference of me using just my liner brush, because I will be doing that for the rest of the petals on that lighter blue and the white one on this finger. So yeah, like I said, you'll just see the difference in it, but you can do whatever you want for your flower petals. If dotting tools help out a lot, go ahead and do that. If just using a liner brush helps to do that, go ahead and do that as well. It's always personal preference and up to you what you want to do for your designs. After I got this first flower done here, I will go ahead and flash cure it for about 10 seconds while I move on to doing the other flower on the other finger. And again, just using that dotting tool to do the same method as that last flower, but later on I will be just switching to using my liner brush only. And here you can see the difference, like I said, of the flower petals being creative with just the liner brush and then the dotting tool. Like I said, I prefer to use just a liner brush when doing my flower petals like this. Now these are what our nails are looking like after the nail art's been completely done. So to get into our top coat, I will be using the classic diamond gel top coat from Kairose Nail Supplies as well. And just look how beautiful the consistency is and everything. In just a second, you'll also see how shiny it is. So this is me doing it over the nail art. You can see the glossiness of it. Like once that light hits, you can see just how perfect the glossiness is. But you'll also be able to like notice more once I get to the blue nails that have like no nail art on it. And like I said, just look how beautiful and glossy and shiny this gel top coat is. I highly recommend it, and not just because it's from our own brand, but it's just a very good one, and it does last you pretty much the full 4 to 6 weeks that you do have a nail set on. And then I will also be applying our peach scented cuticle oil onto my nails just to nourish them and get rid of that crustiness on my cuticle area. And then I'm just gently rubbing it in, trying to also avoid getting it on that gel top coat on our nails. But yeah, that is pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in our next one. Bye!